I was born in Philadelphia. Growing up, when I was a little boy, I wanted to do two things. I wanted to be a race car driver or a fireman. Spent 3 years in the Army. I left as a sergeant, went home and started watching planes for Delta Airlines, and 2 weeks after I started, I got laid off. I ended up using my military service points, and I took the police and the fire test in Philadelphia. And about a year after I took the test, I got called by the fire department and was accepted to a class and gave my 2-week notice for where I was working. At the time I was doing mobile phones when they were real big, bulky units that you put in cars. And 2 weeks before I was supposed to start the class, I took a phone call after I gave my 2-week notice and was told that the class was being downsized and I was eliminated from the class. And that was in May of 1985. Luckily for me, they had a second class in October of 1985, and I was one of the first ones put into that class. I was 23 years old, and before I knew it, I was January of '86, was graduating the fire academy. I ended up in what they called Nicetown section of Philadelphia at Engine 59. And on my first night, I had 2 first-in fires. I made lieutenant in Philadelphia within my first 4.5 years. I was one of the youngest lieutenants in the department. And I've been really fortunate that I was able to go up through, all the way up through the ranks in Philly, up to Car 2, which is Deputy Commissioner of EMS and Fire Operations. I was working for a great boss. He's still there. I had a great time. I ran the day-to-day operations of the entire department. Really only had one person that I had to answer to. 2,700 members in the department. But there was something missing. I always wanted to have the opportunity to lead my own department. The opportunity came along, and here I am. I've grown to love this department. I'm a member of this department. This is not my department, it's our department. And I have close friends here now, and I'm really glad I made the move. Being here at the capital of California is unique. What I like about Sacramento Fire Department is they're a very aggressive department.
Watch over your head.
We do it safely, but we're offensive minded. That really drew me. Having a fire-based EMS system really drew me. Having California Task Force 7 in the USARD system drew me. There's a lot of camaraderie here, and it made me feel like part of a family right away. In any rank, but particularly as a fire chief, you can't let it go to your head. You have to remember where you came from. To me, even though in a few months I'll have 35 years in the fire service, it feels like yesterday when I started. I remember the day I'm sitting in the lunchroom at the Fire Academy in Philadelphia with all the other recruits. One of the things I would also say in closing that you can't forget, no matter what city you're with, here, Sacramento for me, the doors on the firehouses are always going to go up. Tomorrow, the station doors are going to open. Firefighters, men and women, are going to be responding to emergencies. And it's going to happen whether I'm in this seat or somebody else is in this seat. And you can never forget that. All you want to do, and all I hope to do, is make it a little better for the time I'm here. And when I leave, that they say, you know, he was a firefighter's chief, and he just wanted to make it better and serve the community. Fire Chief Gary Loesch, and I am Sacramento Fire.